Good morning. Well, guess what? It's raining. It's raining again. I think it's just going to be short-lived, but my goodness, it's cold out this morning. Windy and foggy. So I just left Peck's Corner shelter, and anybody heading northbound on the AT, just my thoughts on that shelter. I wouldn't go there. That shelter is almost a half a mile off trail, down a steep hill, and then when you get there, the water source is down another steep hill, and there are a very limited amount of tent sites, and the ones that are there are pretty much on inclines. So even the shelter, the lower deck on the shelter was probably only about 3 feet tall. Like you're on a Navy ship, it's just cramped quarters. Just my opinion, but you got to do what you got to do in the Smokies because you got to stay at these shelters. But anyway, I slept like a baby last night, a good sleeping baby. That was the best night of sleep I've ever had in a tent, hands down, and probably the best night of sleep I've had even in a bed in a long time. I don't know what was up. Maybe I was just more tired than I thought. But I don't know. You can look at the trail around me. There's not going to be a whole lot of video going on unless the sun comes out and I see something real pretty that I want to try to capture. But I got to get 13 miles done today to get to Cosby shelter. That's my next stop, and then hopefully the following day will give me 10 miles out of the Smokies. So that's my plan. Just kind of bundled up here. Plan is to take it kind of slow and try to eat a lot of food, take rest when I need it. I'm going to put on an audiobook. I've been listening to a book called The Unlikely Thru Hiker, and then there's another one, I can't remember the name of it, but I think it's about Blood Mountain. I haven't started it yet. So right now I'll probably just go ahead and put on some music, grab these trekking poles, and get to hiking. I'll check back in later. I don't have my microphone on right now, so hopefully this audio is okay. I'll try to speak up. It went from rainy and cold and windy to warm and beautiful. Sun's out. Thank you, God. Never appreciated the sun so much. I think the Smokies are bipolar as far as weather is concerned. Today's been a good day. I'm 0.3 away from the shelter for the night, Cosby shelter. So I got a 13-mile day that I put in. It's right at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I don't want to say I've gotten my hiker legs yet because I have not, but banging out 13 and some change miles in about 7 hours, including stopping to talk to my friend Sunrise for about 30 minutes and eating a little something up and down these mountains in the Smokies. Pretty happy with that. That's progress. That's real good progress. Wouldn't have been able to do that a few weeks ago, or yeah, when I first started. I wouldn't have been able to do that when I first started, that's for sure. And reconnected with my friend Matt. We hiked the first week together on the AT. He got off for a while, had to handle some personal stuff. He got back on, and he busted out miles doing his best to catch me, and he succeeded. Last night he showed up at the Peck's Corner shelter. I was like, look at this. So I've been hiking with him and his friend Biscuit this morning. First time I've ever actually hiked with somebody on the trail this whole time. It's always been just me hiking solo, which is what I prefer. But it was a nice change of pace to hike with those two today. A little conversation as we went, helped pass the time, and all three of us will be staying at the next shelter. So not a whole lot of recording was done today, but when I get to camp, I'll try to break out the little tripod for my camera and see if I can get some camp shots of, you know, doing camp chores and things like that. So I'll check back in a little bit. Well, I've always wanted a home on a hill. Check that out. See Matt and Biscuit way down there. Way down there. There they go. There's the shelter. Down there is the water. We gotta go get some water for the night. There is the shelter. Up there is my home on a hill. Up there. And I'm gonna go over here and eat with these guys. Then we got Matt over here. We got Biscuit right here.
Hello.
And we got, what's your name?
I'm Tribs.
Tribs?
Yep.
Tribs, what's going on? We got Tribs. This is the dinner crew right now.
Unless it's in a restaurant.
You've had that much tired of it already, huh?
Well, I've had 2 packets of it, and I still don't.